Here we go, dude. We should finish it tonight, right? We only got like 3 more hours.
Yeah, I mean, it should be like 2.5, 3 hours left, depending on choices that you make.
How late are you staying on?
I will be on until around 2-ish my time, I think, unless something happens.
So what would that be my time?
Oh, that's like 1 o'clock your time. Dude, I just seen something so
I don't
disgusting.
know. I don't know what Nike. Hold on one second. I wanna mute here. Hold on.
I mean, hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Something so disturbing, I had to send it to you. You don't get too excited by it. Dude, it's Doctor Who related. Look,
I don't want to see disturbing things. Oh my.
dude, just look at it.
I mean, it makes
Dude, like,
sense, dude.
why did he do that? Like, out
That's
of
your
all the things
boy.
he could have dressed up as, like, why would he do
It's
that?
Captain Jack, dude. That's your boy.
But dude, why did he do that? Like, why?
Cause he's a little femboy, dude. What do they call those? You're gonna have to restart this party, bro. It's already. I can hear the music already going. And it already
Oh,
says.
we can't start the party unless Mason leaves. Mason, are you there to leave to join back? Let's just try it. Let's just try it.
Mason, join the party back, dude. We gotta restart it. It's
It
glitching.
won't. The party won't end unless Mason also leaves it. He's not here to leave it.
Oh
What am
my
I doing?
gosh. We gotta restart the party. It's glitching. It's for some
Yeah, so
reason
we're saying
long.
leave the party, then join back. We gotta restart the party.
I wish PlayStation would fix that, dude.
There you go.
So dumb.
Yeah. So dumb and Gamora.
Huh?
And Gamora. So dumb. And Gamora.
Oh, really? Did you really read that joke? I had to think for it, but oh my gosh, dude.
Anytime someone says so dumb, I always do that to the side. So dumb and Gamora.
He's such a funny guy, man.
Yeah, I know.
How many acts are there? This is Act 2?
3.
Day 4. I guess I should
Yeah,
talk
to Freddy.
Apollo. This is
Your
Apollo.
girl. No, talk to Freddy, dude. Like, what a Freddy, man. It's your girl, dude. It's your girlfriend.
Freddy?
Yeah.
Hey, hey, so what's the news, Miss Muse?
Oh.
Miss Muse.
It's still a
Does a
little
muse
like...
have a proper form of address? I just want to hear what exciting adventures you've been having. Everything else okay, though? Do we know who the killer
Could
is
be
yet?
my internet, too.
Not just yet, no.
It's a storm.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do. If I have to hustle to become your high priestess, well, so be it.
What?
What?
You don't have to ask anything. It's up to you. You can just head out if you don't want to. Why does the microwave have scrapes on it?
I think it's just like they were trying to make it look like it's shiny or something.
It looks like someone clawed it.
It says you might lose share play.
Exactly how much do you know about the Greek gods, Freddy?
I know my Greek mythology, but what I've read clearly doesn't line up with who they are today. Or who they ever were, maybe.
Still might be useful. There's gotta be some truth to those stories, right?
Maybe? Who do you want to hear about?
What about Apollo?
Okay, so the prophecy stuff checks out. Apollo was god of the sun and light, but also kind of enlightenment in general. He's always talked about as this beautiful and cultured god involved with the arts and the muses, kind of a Renaissance man before the Renaissance.
He's clearly had a rough time since those days.
Well, he was also a giant horn dog, Grace. I can list off like a dozen men and women Apollo has had as lovers, and there's probably more.
Weren't they all like that, though?
I mean, Apollo's no Zeus. He never assaulted anyone as a swan. And no, they aren't all like that. Our sun
Might
god
lose share play
had a
connection due to
reputation.
poor internet quality.
I mean, the warning doesn't
Do
mean
you know
anything
anything
unless
about the
it actually
muses? Or Calliope in particular?
happens. The warning
Yeah,
doesn't
for
mean anything
starters,
unless it
there were
actually
supposed to be
happens.
9. But I guess there are some sources that said there were only 4, maybe 3. Each of the muses had her specialty. Did you know that Calliope is supposed to be the muse of epic poetry? She inspired the Odyssey.
Wow. I don't even like poetry.
Yeah, it was said her singing voice was unmatched. So they got that part right at least.
Did she also lead the ancient Greeks in giant choreographed dance numbers?
No, but she once turned a bunch of snobby princesses into magpies, so there's that.
I wonder how much of those stories are true.
You don't want to hear
It's
about
hard
anybody
to
else.
say. I'm giving you the quick version. There are reams of textbooks out there covering all this, but even they rarely agree with each other.
Really?
It failed.
Because it's a fake religion.
It failed.
Nope. Alright, let's try again. If it keeps failing, then we can just do share screen. You can tell me what to pick, and it should work.
Let's do that instead anyway.
Let's just try this. Let's just try this. Because it's better when you have the controller.
Well, not really. I mean, it's the same thing, dude. What are you doing? You're just doing something else?
I'm scratching my knee.
You're scratching your... What?
What do you mean, what? What do you think I said?
Years ago, Grace.
What do
Not
you
much
think I
information
said?
survived all that time, if it was even valid to begin with.
I said my knee.
You know what I find weird? That the idols have managed to remain completely secret all these years. Sure, they have magic and whatnot, but in all this time, nobody's found them out? Athena is that good?
Who says nobody has found them out? The way I see it, it's like UFOs.
Okay, I have to hear this.
Okay, so you could have real evidence that UFOs exist and that governments have covered it up, and people still wouldn't believe it. Why? Because they'd get laughed
What
at
is
if
it?
they
What are you
admitted
doing?
it.
Huffing
Imagine
and puffing
the
about.
headline: Greek gods exist and are living among us. What
Huh?
website would even run
I
that?
don't know.
Weird
Who
conspiracy
was huffing and puffing?
ones.
You?
That
Yeah.
was Mason, dude. That
You're
was
right.
Mason.
Oh.
I was getting frustrated with Freddy.
What are
Yeah,
Cousin
that's what
Brian
I
up
thought.
to?
I was like,
You didn't tell them anything, did you?
I
Oh, I
mean,
told them you came home, that you're okay, but that you're having a moment. They send their love.
Should we tell them, do you think?
What for? They have their own problems. Plus, Brian can't keep a secret to save his life, and Kaz is officially homeless.
Is he still crashing on Brian's couch?
Grace, you do know that Brian doesn't have a couch, right? Just some giant beanbag things?
Then where is Cass? Oh.
Yeah, it's cute. They'll tell us when they're ready.
Whoa.
But right now, it's best just to not mix them up in this.
Oh, they're going.
whoa, dude.
Dude, this whole band is gay. Like, what is the gay band?
Hey, Hey, you said to play this
should
game.
Really
It's a great game.
apologize about the band.
It is a good game so
This
far.
kind of puts a dent in your plans, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
You're right, Grace. How dare you sabotage my
homophobic.
dreams? I am so mad I could spit.
You know what I mean. Nobody could have seen this coming, sure, but it's always been something with me.
Well, as I see it, there are two ways this goes down. One, neither of us gets back to the band. It was just a thing we did for a while before I founded a cult in your name. Or two, we get back to it, and
What?
the band now has the
Did you say what I
Muse as
think
its
she said?
lead singer.
Yeah,
Edge of
former
Elysium
cult
becomes
singer.
the coolest and most appropriate band name ever.
Ugh, I still really hate that
Why
name.
did she make that
Look, Grace,
comment?
you
I'm
can't be
kinda
the source of all
confused.
the drama and name the band, okay?
Hey,
That's the
J.
rule.
Roll, dude.
Okay, that's enough questions for now.
Welcome back, Mason.
Sure, I
Sorry,
can
I'll
talk
come
all
to-
day. You know I can.
I'll check back with you soon,
you. You were
Freddy.
in the
Time
nude?
for more mystery solving.
You were in the mood?
You were in the nude?
You were in the pood?
Dude, why are you naked?
I didn't even say a damn word.
Gee,
Shut up.
you said 4 words. I'm in the mood or nude. I don't know which one.
Ah,
I
Grace,
didn't
you're
say
back.
anything like that. I just
That's
said
good.
like,
I was just about to
said-
call you.
I said
He means he
Really,
wants
Raps?
me to call you because Paul here still hasn't figured out how to use a phone.
That
What?
that's not true. I know how. I just don't like them. They're confusing. Anyhow,
Well,
I've been
Jeff,
contemplating our
the
list of
storm
suspects.
that me and
and
you are having a part of is
I think
the
Pan
deadliest
is
storm
someone
in the
we
past
need to
50 years.
consider.
It's killed 28 people.
Oh my gosh. That's awful.
Wait. You don't
Across the
like
United States, there are
phones?
35 tornadoes on the ground.
I just don't like talking to people I can't see.
No, it's the ringtones. They scare the crap out of him. I kid you not.
I'm not frightened. Only a child would be frightened. They're just very loud.
Yeah.
Skittering
Can we
tongue.
return to the subject of Pan?
I can see Pat being
Please?
scared of ringtones.
Wow. You saying Pat's Apollo?
Why Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
Persephone did, but I've had time to think it over. Pan is a schemer, a traitor in favors.
You
He
can
always
be
has been.
Persephone.
His sudden appearance in all this cannot be coincidental.
You think he could have killed Calliope after all?
Perhaps. Or he knows who did and is trying to turn it to his benefit. He always knows more than he pretends.
You might be right about Pan. I thought it could be Medusa, but now I'm not so sure.
Why? Is that why you've taken so long to see me? You've been investigating on your own?
Right, let me explain.
You went to see Medusa and you didn't even tell me? Grace, that could have ended very poorly.
Hard.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were worried about me.
Well, yes. I mean, you're not invulnerable, Grace. Neither was Calliope.
I do appreciate the sentiment.
If you've cleared Medusa's involvement, that still leaves us with Pan.
Do you think Pan
Aphrodite is holding a
guilty?
party of sorts, one you should attend. She is closest to Pan. Indeed, she knows almost all the idols. If anyone is up to something, she's bound to know.
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
Well, talking to Aphrodite isn't something anyone does with much success these days.
Well, if that's the case, what makes you think I'll get anywhere?
There's a standing invitation for the Muse to attend this party. Calliope never went, so Aphrodite will be thrilled to see you. Trust me. If I thought you couldn't get her to talk, I wouldn't suggest it.
Or it's a trap.
What do you mean by a party of sorts? I mean, I'm always down for a party, but...
It's
you're
more
doing
of a
penance.
remembrance than a party, really. It's difficult to describe.
That's awfully vague, Apollo.
It'll be easier to see for yourself. It's nothing you can't handle.
Okay, I'll go. Eventually.
Perfect. I will see you there.
Paul, you should see this. The names you wanted me to look up are getting weird results.
I don't doubt it. I was hoping you could...
Get over here!
No worries, Paul. I'll see you later.
Talk to Apollo again?
I would go to Aphrodite's party.
It won't let me up there. Oh, there you go. Oh, here we go.
And just a tip, you want to talk to Eros.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace, you made it. I'm so glad. I was beginning to wonder.
You didn't say this was a fancy party. I feel a little underdressed.
Grace, look at me. I didn't even button up my shirt. It's fine.
Why is everyone so quiet? You'd think someone died.
I should have told you about this earlier. I've been putting it off.
You're cute when you worry. That's what you say to all the guys.
You're cute when you're all angsty. You get this little crinkle in your forehead.
You might not think I'm so cute after I explain. You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
That's gotta be a lot of memories. She was, what, 1,000 years old?
More than that. Much more.
Then what happens to me in my piddly 20-something years? It can't be good.
Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
She doesn't have any other options? Therapy, pills, social media?
Oh, I don't know.
If you think she hasn't tried all those
Weird.
things, perhaps
Idiot.
you could ask her about them.
It just seems
Social media will cure your
extreme, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. It is, however, an extreme situation. For idols, our memories can become a prison. This is how Aphrodite chooses to escape.
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually, you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually, you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think, perhaps fifth.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift,
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. Well, she still remembers it.
Okay, so what did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What did she want me to do?
Well, knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling.
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like.
Go to Eros.
Just try to relax, Grace.
I am, dude.
Relax.
Cleo.
That's what this party is for, right?
Do you know what Eros is?
I don't know. Oh, why?
Just to confirm.
Just to confirm what?
Just to confirm. Confirm you're talking to him.
Maybe I don't want to.
Dude.
Oh, hey. You're Grace, right?
Do you like his
I saw
outfit?
you at the
He
underworld.
looks like a
Yeah, same. We just never had the chance to
BDSM
talk.
guy or something.
Yes. Eros, god of sex.
Isn't that the sex
Aphrodite.
thing?
He just said god of sex. He's the god of sex.
That makes sense. He does.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? We're expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow.
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
Okay.
Is everything okay? You're just standing here all by yourself.
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been about a week.
It's great you don't have that power.
Don't shut up.
Wow.
From the sounds of it, this happens a lot.
Every 20 years or so. That's how long she can hold out until she just can't stand it anymore. Every time, Aphrodite forgets. At least for a while. But I don't. I remember everything. I'm there for the nightmares, the panic attacks, the days she doesn't even remember the
So that's
wars
his
over.
wife?
And now I'm arranging her gathering
No.
again, so she can die again. and I'll watch it all.
Displeasure partner.
Oh.
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really
It's
need
like how
To die.
old women are yours.
I've asked that so many
Huh?
times.
It's like
She's
old women are
fine.
yours.
Drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. But for a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Maybe I just don't understand, but isn't this like suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever. Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die for a while.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me. It's not my story to tell.
If I know what she was dealing with, I might be able to help.
Could you? I suppose it wouldn't hurt. What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jack-booted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy, and he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
Wasn't he a smith of some kind? Giant hammer, lived in a mountain?
Some of that is mortal fancy, but yes. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her beyond reason. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye. It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
You sound like you don't approve of what Aphrodite's doing.
What I want is for her to not hurt anymore. What I want is for this to end. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration, Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
What if you're wrong? What if she decides not to do this and it keeps getting worse?
Then I'll be with her to help her reach the other side.
If she can.
Yeah. If she can. It's a lot to ask. I'll understand if you can't. All I want, one way or another, is to get through tonight.
I'll wait for Apollo. You already talked to him. There's nothing else to really say. This is the confusing part, and you'll see. You're a god, right? And you want to give yourself to another person. Why would you want to put yourself into someone who's bound by a wheelchair? Like,
My family.
that is so odd. A
Having
god,
you
like
all
a Greek
here.
god, wants to be
Yeah,
a
that is
wheelchair
weird.
person.
Once again to see me off.
I know they're trying to
Loves
be
me.
inclusion, but
More
that makes
than
no
I can
sense.
say.
No god is going to be
My
a
loves.
wheelchair-bound girl.
My daughter,
It's
dearest
not going to happen. Especially in the trauma. You can have your real-life trauma of being in a wheelchair,
Oh, my
and then
goodness.
have your pop-up trauma.
I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
Get up!
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite. Properly, this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh, what manners I have. Grace, Grace, meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Hi. So, you're okay with this? You know what's gonna happen?
Of course. We've been working together, preparing for, what, 6 months now? Has it only been that long?
Must be nice to be prepared.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. Lady Aphrodite told me. I should have thought about that.
There will be
Just
so
you
much
using your
time for
vibrator
lovers
to the
speak
wheelchair
freely.
girl.
Now,
What?
we must prepare for
You're
my
using your vibrator
departure.
to the wheelchair girl, dude. Your vibrator girl.
What vibrator?
Your vibrator.
Oh my,
Your vibrator.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Won't he be a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
Are you sure you want to go through with this? I mean, you seem okay.
Oh, thank you. I'm pleased to hear that my smile is still convincing.
Oh, I didn't mean to say it wasn't. It's just... This is a lot, isn't it?
Oh, is that a note of disapproval I hear?
It is. Decisions.
I guess it is, yeah. It's hard to support what you're doing.
Is it your intention to talk me out of this, then? Why would I allow that?
You must know this isn't working. How many times have you done this? Has it gotten any better?
Better? I do not remember what better feels like. I remember many things. I remember virtue, heroism, even love. All of it eclipsed by the memories of pain. But tonight is not about becoming better. It's about respite from the pain. And honoring the memory of what was. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
Begin the ritual. Venus tells you nothing. It's a waste of time. I thought she was going to say something. She starts talking about her dimples and stuff. It's really dumb. It makes no sense that she would choose a wheelchair girl. It just does not make sense.
I have tried
I agree.
so hard. Fought for so long. But in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided.
Maybe she can walk again or something when she goes into it, because maybe she's trying to help people.
Rise.
Maybe.
We let it happen.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know.
We thought we shouldn't intervene.
Maybe she's chewing handicapped people to cure with her.
We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong, we were wrong. We had revelry and rebirth, a family all together, till 13 million marching men cut us down forever. But Brother Ares made it happen, joined their war without dispute. Now the once mighty immortals are just mud under a boot. We let them take our loved ones, it's what they wanted all along. We thought they were beneath us, we were wrong, we were wrong. I see you have the power, it's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorn me when I was once adored. Loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it struck a deal with our enemy's enemy. Made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory. And this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
I can see everything, it's interesting why you feel so blue. Because of the horror show from long ago, there ain't no getting through. A husband who sacrificed and paid the price for you to be free. Wherever he is right now, you'd think somehow
Excuse me.
sorry, I'm on a roll. I don't pretend to know the mind of a god. That's something I never thought I'd say. I'm not the only one here who wants to know. Is leaving now the only way to go?
I'm gonna go ahead and get off. It's getting pretty bad.
Alright, dude, God bless. Stay safe.
Stay safe. God bless you.
Thank you for sharing, little one. You're 80 years over.
You should just drove away.
Take your seat, you've had your fun. I think you'll find I'm a god. Making note of the staggering lack of help. And so no matter what you think you know, this ceremony is the only way to go.
Listen to Apollo.
Aphrodite, I know just what you mean. The pain has brought us so low. There's no end in sight. How do we fight? If you can't move on, you got to move on. If we can't move on, you got to move on. If you can't move on, you got to move on.
I
All of
must
my
say
agony,
Calliope
the brutality.
obviously left me kinda dazed.
You know my
I
memory
could possibly,
is killing me.
potentially cause a little change, but you're the kind of a god who'll do whatever she wants.
Apology accepted, back to the shore. But thank you for your patience and making your acquaintance. A graceful exit seems the only way to go. The only way to go.
Oh, that's different. For me, she lived. She didn't do this on my faith. The crippled girl just rolled on away.
I'm fine. I'm still myself. I thought there'd be something more, that I feel her presence, but she's just gone.
What did you choose to keep her alive?
I don't know my choices now, but
she'll be.
She was like, yeah, I can't do this. I'm gonna stay alive. I'm gonna move forward. And the other girl was like, really? You got me out here, but no.
Try to be ready.
And she rolled away.
I promise.
So this is uncharted territory.
I'll help if I can. If I'm still, you know.
I would really like that, Grace.
I honestly hope you get the chance. The
And
fact
now,
that you came
Aphrodite's in a wheelchair.
meant so much to her.
Does that make sense?
Before we go,
You did this,
Aphrodite
Jeff.
told me
You
you
did.
wanted her help to learn about Calliope's death. I'm not my mother, but maybe there's something I can tell you. Do you have any suspects yet?
Not exactly, but it has to be an idol. One with influence.
That doesn't sound good.
It had to be someone who knew Calliope and wanted her gone, with enough knowledge and power to fool the chorus. It also had to be someone who could get into the reliquary and attack her there, right under the noses of both Hecate and the Minotaur.
Calliope came to see Aphrodite and I that night. She was agitated, frightened even, but she wouldn't explain why. She said she had a plan. It must have been the reliquary.
A plan? A plan for what? What could she find at the reliquary that would help her?
Maybe she wanted a weapon. Something to defend herself with. If only we'd known she was going to the reliquary. How on earth did she even get in?
She used the key, the one Pan gave her. When Calliope arrived, she dropped it. Then she laughed and said she'd better not lose it because Pan won't give me another key to the reliquary. I didn't know it was important.
Well, there's your help, Grace. I certainly don't know more than that. Come now, Venus. It's been a long night. I'll get you home.
Thank you for everything, Grace. Truly. It was a wonderful song.
No wonder he's the god of a desire. Who knows what he's about to do with that wheelchair, girl? Who knows what he's about to do with that wheelchair, girl?
So, did they have anything helpful?
I gave him every opportunity to tell me. He said he didn't know what happened to Calliope.
Just because he gave her the key doesn't necessarily make that a lie.
Doesn't it? I thought you suspected him. What side are you on?
Your side, Grace. Always your side. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
I'm worried. I don't feel like I'm any closer to the truth.
Aren't you? Even after learning about Pan?
I can't help feeling I'm on the wrong track somehow. Maybe it's just nerves.
You really are amazing, you know that? Every hurdle, every piece of unpleasant news, you just keep on going. I don't know how you do it.
Uh-huh. You going somewhere with this, Apollo?
I just wish I could see the world through your eyes. Next to you, I feel very old.
There's heartbreaks, or you may not heartbreak him.
How about you come with me sometime? Let me show you the world I see.
I would love that. Can we go now?
Whoa! Whoa!
You might be surprised, no, it's not hard to find the courage you need to be joyful.
I might lose this, dude. I'm like really lagging. It's just like blah, 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 blah.
No matter what I do, the answer's in you. That I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
for a minute. Oh, it's more than I feel.
Oh, I lost it. I lost it.
Oh,
You want to just do
yeah, cost.
share screen?
Well, we'll try again, man. That's a long time. If it happens again.
I mean, it sounds terrible, though. I'm kind of just going with it. Just,
okay, we'll try share screen and see if it's any better. You can tell me when you're in it. And then you can tell me the choices. I won't make the choices for you. So just when it pops up, you tell me what you want to do.
I don't know what's wrong with SharePlay.
You see,
Yeah, that's way better.
I've been alive
I don't know what's wrong with SharePlay. I'll point it. How about that? It would be like I make the decision.
Yeah. Just hit X. You gotta hit X. Like it makes a wave. So.
Alright, hold on. Do this one.
Yeah.
There you go. It's just like I'm making it. Some shoe.
Yep. Yeah, it works. You can use the touchpad just so you know as well.
Oh, cool.
It's easier to use the touchpad with your finger. Yeah.
This is way better. I can hear it. I don't know why SharePlay is so blah 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 blah. I don't know. They can fix it. They really do. So.
They do.
I don't know why share screen is so much better. Like, I don't understand.
They want everybody to use the share screen instead.
Is that why everybody uses it?
They just want people to use it, I think. They made SharePlay bad intentionally. The SharePlay used to be like that until the PS5.
The SharePlay used to be pretty decent on the PS4. We used to play a lot
Yeah,
of
we used it all the time.
Yeah, I was like, we used it all the time. We barely use it on the PlayStation 5 because it's... which one do you recommend, Grace's?
I think Grace's apartment because you just did all that talking and more so too.
Alright, let's do it.
Oh, hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddie?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
Alright.
Waited. Were you looking for me?
All over, yeah. Athena sent me to find you, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, you must have been busy.
Yeah, because I stand trial soon.
Right. Right, that makes sense. Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
No. I'll do the little pointer though.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay.
Hold on, stop. Go over here. Let me see this. Over here?
You can't. You already got that. This is your final trait.
Alright, go over here.
You do.
Let me see. Ah, it's too aggressive, man. That's too charming. It's too aggressive. I just don't want to seem like
There
that.
you are, Grace.
Do have a
You don't want to be
seat.
Mason.
Yeah, no.
Oh wow.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized its off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing?
I'd prefer you didn't break any other rules in the meantime.
Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them up as you go?
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's see that one.
Like you care about Medusa? She lives like that because you cursed her. Have you even tried to undo it? I'm betting not, because she's useful like this, and that's where your caring ends.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The
Who
list
cares about Hades?
goes on.
Who cares about Hades?
Yep, who cares?
I've heard most of that, sure. What does it have to do with me?
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean, our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
The same person gave it to me who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope then? I see.
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Always with the cookies, girl.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm surprised. Athena has always struggled in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control. It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
I do have sympathy for her. She feels like she's the only one fighting to keep the idols alive.
I'm certain it seems that way to her.
She kind of sounds like my mother.
Well, then you're fortunate. Athena has guarded us faithfully for almost 1,000 years. Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh, what now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the reliquary.
Let me guess. To figure out why Calliope went there in the first place.
As usual, you're way ahead of me.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, it's true, but not entirely.
Okay.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you will get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is uncover those memories.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
Give me a minute.
What about the alarms?
I click it.
I'm not eager
Oh,
to have
I
Asterion
thought that's
chasing
what
me
you
through the
hit.
fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps.
I think it was
won't
a
I?
question one
What if
anyway,
I follow
so
the
it doesn't
wrong
really matter.
footstep and set them off?
Then the alarms bring Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all those alarms do.
That was a question one.
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
Am I sure? No. No, I'm not.
Oh, that's comforting.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, well, do you have a way we could look into those things without encountering even more lies?
Deja vu it is.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go into the reliquary with you. Not without tipping off Hecate. But I won't be far. If I get the slightest sense that something has gone wrong, I am coming in. Still, promise me you won't take risks.
I'll try.
Oh.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Love it, love it. Oh man. I don't know. What do you think? Any suggestions?
I mean, I suggest that you pick one of the three options.
Really, dude?
I can't influence it.
We'll do this.
I must admit, the book is confusing.
You didn't like it?
I once knew a vampire. He did not sparkle, nor would you have swooned in his presence.
Well, I don't know if it was meant to be taken that seriously.
Then I fail to understand the point. Do not worry. It is written that I am not alerted to Grace's presence for another 14 minutes.
Guess I'll keep talking then.
Really?
Okay, first part down. Now I finally get to see what the reliquary actually looks like.
Pretty impressive, innit? Don't wander around. Labyrinths are kind of my thing, but you'll get lost. Also, are you supposed to be here?
Look, you're right. I'm not. I'm sneaking into the reliquary.
No, that's a really, really bad answer. Kate will be so mad.
Look at it this way. This is your chance to repay me. I helped you when you needed it, didn't I?
Yeah, but I already helped you.
Just give me some time, please.
Well... Alright, but be quick and don't touch anything. If Kate finds out...
We never spoke. Thank you. Thank you. They'll know notice I didn't stay put and come after me. I don't think I have much time. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start? Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just... focus. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Statue.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
Just go up each one. Let's go with that one. Let's go up. Yeah, just choose one. That's fine.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both. I don't even know what language that is.
It's called lines, sister.
What?
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
It's kind of amazing. It just shows a branch.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she... Uh-oh. I didn't mean anything. I didn't even touch it, honest. Okay then. What's happening? Why didn't it work? Grace?
Whoa, it's Freddy.
Freddy! We've got to run! My powers don't work on them, they just keep coming! No, I won't let you!
Did she die on your end?
Mm-hmm.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. bad, Freddy?
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
No, I'm not leaving Freddy. Not like this. All this magic. There has to be something. Don't tell me there's no way to undo this.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
I mean,
Well, you only have one option.
There's only one option, dude.
I was in Act 2. Now it's Act 3. Act Treos. I gotta drain the lizard real quick while this cutscene's going.
Grace, I'm sorry. I know what Freddy meant to you.
I am back. Okay, so which one do you want to say? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Was it mine? Alright. Why didn't it click it?
It should have been me, not her. This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die if anyone paid the price.
And repeat history? Would you rather have died there, passing your eidolon onto Freddy instead? Freddy gave you a chance. Grace, is that what happened to Calliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies.
You're furious.
Sent by the same person, I imagine.
So Calliope got killed by the Furies as well.
Who could send the Furies after
Pretty
me?
interesting
Even
story.
Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the
Who do you
Furies at
think
our
is the
beck and
main
call.
villain?
Oh, no.
Perhaps Zeus, but
I still have a
he's
feeling
long
that
gone. I
what's
honestly
the
didn't
main
know the
girl's
Furies
name? The
still
one that's
existed.
Athena.
Athena, yeah. I think it's
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean,
I think she's.
unless they weren't sent.
I think
unless they
that
were
she's trying
responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly.
figure out a way not to die.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as
No.
mine.
She was into two gay guys.
Huh?
Secretly the two gay. It's secretly the two gay band members. I thought they said "What are furries" for a second. What are furries?
Oh, let's do this.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
What are the Furies? They
Hey,
didn't seem like
Joe. What's up,
people.
brother?
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to, well, the time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees one couldn't break, written in blood. Laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
Nice. Nothing much, John. Hey, hold on 1 second, Raps. I will be right back.
Alrighty.
Hold on 1 second, John. I'll be right back.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
So,
Hold on. I'm trying to fix my camera. I don't know why.
top one?
Top one, yeah. I thought you saw it.
Can these fates really control the future?
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with that.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they didn't want to answer the mirror, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
Sean, your paper face.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
You pick up me. What do you mean, dude?
I don't know what to do.
Why you always pick on me?
We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
I do.
Why not ask
but
them?
only because you pick on me.
You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the Fates, unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
He's the one who brutally picks on you, dude. I don't pick on you that bad.
Wait, what's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But you came here to help, right?
And I came here to help.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and...
you don't want to know what happens when you do that.
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow.
Password
Few
change.
mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once.
Yeah.
Do what she needs you to do.
Step up, Apollo.
Get us there. I'll lead us to the
Stop
throne,
being a
and
little
Grace can
sissy
speak
man.
with the Fates. It's simple.
Whoa.
Let's see what they say about this.
So if we go to Hades and find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into exactly?
Let's see what happens.
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Is there really no other way to talk to these fates?
I mean,
do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
So much.
No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Was another crazy plan, right?
Grace.
I know, but there's no point in stopping now, is there?
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Greek mythology makes no sense. You die, you go to hell. Like, no matter what. No matter what, you go to Hades.
Hold on, wait.
Like,
What happened?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
If her soul is
they're
in
alive.
Hades, then...
There's, if you die, you go to Hades.
means
No matter what.
regardless.
No matter who you are. You just go to Hades.
Wow.
That's assuming...
What a religion, man. What a religion.
Fine.
Doesn't matter who you believe in or what you do. You're just gonna go to Hades anyway. So what's the point?
Well, isn't that the reason? Isn't that
It's fine, Hermes.
I mean, that's why they're dead gods, right? Like they just don't believe in being with like that. That was the whole. That's the whole like back in the day, like the Egyptian gods. Like nobody else could be like.
Shall I wait here or
like with those false gods, right?
I'm not gonna lie to them.
Technically,
Mm-hmm.
that's why
always treated me fairly.
God himself,
Oh,
like
hey,
the actual
if it
living
isn't Apollo
God,
and Grace and Persephone.
was trying
Wow,
to get his people.
Whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in
Jesus.
that favor.
Stop doing this stupid stuff.
I need you to take Grace.
Yeah, I mean, it's really dumb. Like, anyone who believes in that is
Oh,
dumb.
man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone.
People still believe in the
matter what.
mythology, like the actual, like,
I mean, we're a small community of people, it's not like hundreds of thousands or
Ask
anything.
what's going on?
It's like it's
Nobody
gotta
ever
be
tells
small,
me
man.
anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble.
Probably
but
tens of
for
thousands
what?
of people in the world,
Really, that
I'd
many?
say. I mean, there's billions, so it has to be 10,000s. I mean,
It's the only way to
especially
find
in
out
like
why Calliope
Europe
was
and
trying to
places
contact the fates.
outside of America. I say there's not that many
There's
Americans
something
that
going
believe
on,
in it.
Hermes. I'm at the edge of it.
I mean, yeah,
but without
like-
the fates, I'll never know.
There's probably
the truth.
hundreds of America
And
in North
that
America,
means going
in
to
all
Hades,
Canada, and
with
US.
or without Athena's permission.
Okay.
I would think there's more Satanists
Signaling
than
you
there
to
are
come
people
back.
who believe in actual mythology.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Probably.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a
Well,
price.
I guess there's no
I
different.
think I can tell
guess,
her the
really,
rules, Apollo.
right? As
Yeah.
far as if
Let's
you
go.
actually believe in it.
Yeah, if you believe in any false religion.
Yeah,
it's
if
no
you believe in
different
any
than
false like religion. I mean, I wouldn't even consider like mythology religion anymore, but I mean,
Yeah, it's more fantasy than. I look at it as a fantasy.
I look at it as
story.
fantasy,
It's
like-
kind of sad that anybody believes it.
that's what I'm saying. I don't even look at mythology anymore. Like it's all like fake. So
It's like me believing Doctor Who is a religion or something.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't believe like Thor is real or
feels
anything
so
like that.
empty.
You know what I mean?
So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for
Honestly,
us.
mythology isn't even like the greatest kind of fantasy. There's not. It's not. It's like mediocre. It's nothing like even phenomenal. Honestly.
You didn't think to mention earlier
Yeah.
that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And
depends
what
on how
are we
it's
supposed
written,
to do?
though.
Organize an armed resistance?
opinion.
Challenge him to
Yeah,
a
the
duel?
majority of
That's
it
what
is.
you're
I mean, I
here
like the
for.
Percy Jackson
I'm gonna
movies and
fight
stuff.
him?
but-
Yeah, for sure.
And this is
Oh,
neat.
you'll
But I'm gonna say
see.
that in general, like the source material of mythology isn't that interesting on
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure.
You have to change it a lot.
I
to
mean, it's
make
just
it
a
interesting.
bunch of angry
Who's
gods
this Orpheus?
that are.
it
so
lacks a lot of
It
sense.
should.
Yeah,
This is
like
a
good
popular
fantasy
tale
still
among
makes
mortals
sense. It's just like how
regarding
Harry
Oh no,
Potter
for
really
sure. Like
doesn't
God of
make
War,
sense.
like God of War,
retrieve his
change. You
love,
gotta change it
Eurydice,
around because
and
like
left
if you just
him
went with the
with
actual
nothing.
mythology, it's kind of like dumb.
Hades tricked him.
Yeah, just
you
like
see.
in Harry
And with
Potter when
Hades
you
dead,
think about
the
it, because
blame
it's just
has
like magic
evidently
versus
fallen to
magic,
me.
and it's like they're trying to say
So
two different
he's
sides,
not a
when you
fan
actually
of
look into
yours.
the motive of it, it's just one,
He
and
is
they're
not
using
a
it against
fan,
each other,
no.
and it's stupid.
Not that it matters.
When you look at things for face, now Lord of the Rings at face value is still phenomenal. Narnia at face value is still phenomenal.
True, yeah.
So it's like,
Okay, so there's an
that's what
angry
makes good
ghost
fantasy.
sitting on your throne.
I agree with that.
Anything else about this
Doctor
trip?
Who
See,
at
Lord of
face
the Rings
value
and
is great.
the Lord of the Rings and Narnia were
Come.
built on Christian.
It's time to cross the stick.
That's what I'm saying. When you have
So-
good foundation,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
the
actual.
rest of it
Like,
was built on stupidity.
well, Narnia's still got some somewhat mythology. So does Lord of the Rings a little bit. Like they have the half. Oh, what is it in Narnia? What's the name of that type of the half goat and the half guy? You know, like it's still got some like mixed. I guess you could say.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, you know, like centaurs, you know, I think they're called, like,
Yes,
the centaur, the
yes.
half-horse people,
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
The ferryman will come
The
soon.
thing, though, that's interesting, like, those things is that I don't really count that as mythology, because those things, like, those creatures are legitimately actually in heavens.
That
and
is
they're not
true.
mythology.
That is true.
Mythology is, like, a made-up
No,
thing.
yeah, you're
Like,
right.
Zeus is not
You're
in
right.
heaven. Like,
Yeah, you're right.
the half-horse, half-humanoid creature thing is literally in heaven.
Unicorns,
Yeah.
yeah. Like unicorns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean, so those things aren't mythology in that sense. They're just things.
As we are not dead,
that's true.
You will need to convince him you are worthy.
You know,
of
mythology is like
passage.
Hades and
State your case
Zeus
clearly and with
like
determination.
Herpes, or not Herpes, Hermes.
Hermes. You keep calling him Herpes, dude.
I don't know why.
Hermes.
He gives off Herpes vibes.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again.
I don't know why you and Nike hate each other so much, though.
Look real. John's
No,
voice.
Caron, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
I mean, Sean, I just pick on you for fun, dude. You know I don't mean it. Like you pick on me. Let's do this.
My name is Grace, also known as Grace. I'm here to help Persephone regain her throne.
Why else? Did you assume I went on holiday? I'm glad you think so, but I wasn't relaxing, and I'm certainly not about to start. No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Caron. Stop asking.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him. See? You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him. Let's get underway, Caron.
Persephone
It's a
makes some
long
vibes.
ride to the throne room.
Yeah, Persephone is kind of mixed vibes. Yeah, I agree with that.
Two dead souls just chilling, looking to crash together.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you.
Two dead souls just chilling.
Blow a few
I do like this game though. It's a nice little story.
Yeah, it's really.
I hope it doesn't get a sequel, but I do hope that the company does something else.
Yeah,
Like, with a
I
different story.
I don't know how this ends, but I don't think
It's not moving. Yeah, it's just not moving. I want something new. I want them to do the same kind of thing. They need to be more musical games. I think it's a good idea.
It is pretty cool.
Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
I don't know much about suffering. You've seen your life disappear. I lost a friend. If I could find her again, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Someone's coming. There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
This bard's about to meet a muse.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Why did it take so long to go over it? Gee.
Why did it take you so long?
It wasn't the controller wouldn't move over. It's
We have to take back.
I can feel them howling at the moon.
What is mine? Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget.
that reeks
But you
of
can bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, I've been what happened
Is that Hades?
No, Hades is dead.
Oh. Orpheus took over
I
Hades.
have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Ben.
He's so sad.
A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
My friend is dead. Can you help me?
Luke. The river keeps secrets deep in the water. How far do you sink till you're buried below? I challenged the fates and found my Eurydice, but you had to kill her, and I won't let it go. You're asking the wrong person.
They should do a musical game, collaborate with like an actual band.
That would be pretty cool.
Like a band story, like, I don't know, Foo Fighters the game or something.
That would be awesome.
You know the Foo Fighters are named after what in slang for UFOs in World War II was Foo Fighter. So they could do like a story of them getting abducted by UFOs or something.
That makes
and fighting.
sense,
They'd be fighting UFOs or something. The actual Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
But I saw you smiling when your husband condemned my soul.
Whoa, I saw you smiling when your husband condemned my soul. Whoa. Persephone, sussy Persephone.
You should be grateful.
Grateful?
And thank me for everything, and yet you scream.
Yeah, thank you for condemning my story.
Yeah.
Eurydice is gone because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was nothing I could do.
I saw your whispers.
Okay, we should decide what we gotta decide what those are. We gotta decide what the Orpheus.
My revenge. You're the next best thing.
Hades abused you, drove you mad. Persephone, why do you want this so bad? This is some homecoming.
I refuse to walk away with nothing.
And no
This guy's been trapped here all this time with nobody. Of course he needs to speak. Like, what? Come on, Persephone, you shut up.
Wondering if I hadn't tried to interfere,
you'd be with her now.
But how? I made a young and stubborn vow. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
I think Orpheus should stay right where he is.
Throw all our secrets into the water. It doesn't take long till they spill out to sea. Yet there are some things even kings can never know. My heart still sinks for Eurydice. No, nothing has changed, and I won't let it go.
You dare.
She does indeed. What have you to say for yourself now, Persephone? Still the innocent victim?
I tried to help you, Grace. Even after you challenged me in my own domain and threw your lot in with that fool Apollo.
Whoa.
But it seems you don't want my help.
Just stop it, Persephone. Please. Do you think I wanted this? Do you think I don't know what this means to you? You'd do anything to have that throne back. You'd cheat, you'd kill, and of course you'd lie. I know it, Orpheus knows it. If you think anything of me, don't pretend otherwise.
What do you want from me, Grace?
Tell me why ain't nothing but...
Ooh, this is tough.
Just tell us the truth. Is there really a way to contact the Fates?
Oh. This should be good.
Even if you could contact them, Grace, I assure you, they simply wouldn't care.
She was lying the whole
Freddie?
time, dude.
If the throne alone could bring someone back from the dead, surely even Orpheus would have figured it out.
And there we have it.
I won't apologize to you, Spirit. I did what I could for you. Why you continue to blame me is beyond my...
You gave me hope, Persephone. That, I think, was the cruelest cut of all.
That's it then. We came here for nothing.
I doubt the Fates would have responded even to the mirror, Grace. And the boundaries of death cannot be commanded away. Not even by the ruler of Hades.
Then what is this throne good for? Just a fancy chair? Bragging rights?
That's not even fancy.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend Spirit.
It's lagging a little bit. I don't know.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Hey.
Hey.
Freddie, you're here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
But you sacrificed yourself. For me.
Well, yeah. I'd do anything for you, Grace. Hey, what was the alternative? I let the Furies kill you instead? That's not how this story ends.
This isn't a story, Fred.
Huh? You're wrong. It is a story. And you need to finish it. Without me. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Oh.
Calliope?
Calliope?
You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My
Idols don't...
eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
Apparently friends can't hug. I guess you weren't just friends. Why do they just assume someone is dating?
I don't know, I hate
to know
that.
what happened to you.
I guess you guys weren't just friends, because you gave each other a hug.
If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No.
What?
I don't suppose he could have.
Apollo?
It's a long story.
Apollo?
He's the bad guy?
Skip to the end. I want to know who sent the Furies after you.
Athena.
No.
What?
It's true.
I told you.
Apollo delivered a prophecy to her that said I needed to die. Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped.
So Apollo and
Fled
Athena
back
together,
to the
huh?
world.
And you maybe build up a love relationship with Apollo.
You were building a relationship with Freddie.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What is this picture you sent me, dude?
You gotta react to it. Rate it out of 10.
Who is that?
I don't know. Is there some random guy on
Really,
Instagram?
dude? It's some random dude.
Who do you think it was?
You.
What?
Who is that?
I don't know. I literally don't know.
Why did you send me his picture then?
I thought you would like it.
Half naked in his undies.
Are you in cheese on these two? I thought you'd like that picture. That's why I said.
What is wrong with you? Pat likes that picture. He likes
No,
guys
not
in
why.
undies.
Why come to me? Of
Do you
all
like,
the places
do you
you could
like
have
the
gone
design
to,
of his clothes?
why come to my apartment? Because
I'm
I was
just
dying.
kind of confused as to why you have a picture of a dude in his boxer.
I barely even knew you.
I was wandering
I
the streets
screenshotted
that
it for you.
night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
How dare you drag me into this? Honestly, it's kind of selfish that she just dragged her into this, you know.
For what it's worth,
She didn't have to pass on her idol on, but she did anyway.
you gave me a gift, Calliope. Everything that happened afterwards, it wasn't your fault.
Thanks.
I beg to differ.
Thank you for saying
You did
that,
think her
Grace.
too?
Yeah,
Truly.
but
I already did the prophecy thing, right?
no.
Okay, we'll just do that.
What was the prophecy?
Like,
Surely
tap on
I
her
need to hear
chest.
it.
It's kind of sus.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it. Just like me.
You're sus.
But the prophecy doesn't
Looking
just
at
say
guys
you
in
have to
underwear
die.
tapping
There's more
girls in
to
the
it,
chest.
right?
Dude, like,
They always
what's going on?
require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
I don't believe that. Athena's got tunnel vision. She must be wrong.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
I mean, there's only one, dude.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
you went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
I can't believe Apollo didn't tell us about this. He kept quiet the entire time.
He knew Athena killed an idol. He had a duty to tell us.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
There were a lot of gay people in this, though.
I don't know what you're talking about. What gay people?
Those two. Those two. She said my love.
You're trying to push me. So they love your friends. Why don't you love your friends? Do that.
I guess, yeah, that's true. I do say that to my friends.
You call your friends my love?
No, not my love. I don't say that. I say I love you. Love you, bro. You know?
My love. You're like, Alex, my love. You know what this means, though? When Grace gets all her memories back from Calliope and she becomes more Calliope, that means she's going to be like, want to hug up Persephone.
Yeah, Persephone, yeah. Yep. She's gonna want to snuggle.
Butt shot.
Huh?
Butt shot.
Shut up, dude.
It was quick and so was I was not prepared to die, but Grace, I choose this, and I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
Freddie, I gave everything to watch you go. I know.
Now it's time to go. It's time to go.
You've returned. And I see Freddie isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It
could...
doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy. How you warned her. How you've been lying to
I
us.
didn't know there was a pause button.
You knew the truth
Really, dude,
this
stop.
entire time. Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Between these two.
I trusted you.
I thought you
Really?
You said I'd opened your
I
eyes.
didn't hit my button.
Changed you.
You did change me. I wanted
But honestly,
to
he
be
didn't
trust.
tell me everything I
lying to
did.
me?
He didn't say anything new.
I didn't
No
want
new
you to share
information at
Calliope's
all.
fate.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to protect you, Grace.
What is that poster?
Whatever you were trying
What
to do,
poster?
Apollo, you
Is
failed.
that a poster of someone
We
twerking?
know the prophecy
Some
now.
guy twerking.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong?
Oh, it is, yeah. Wow, now they like guys twerking.
Why does the fridge say OJ? Like
That's
OJ
right.
Simpson?
Leave. It's what you're best at.
Like orange juice, dude.
I don't know. Look, it says weird high
I don't know how
OJ.
this will affect your
And
trial.
then S is right next to him.
We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she...
I don't know.
What happened, dude?
I don't know. It cut. It was cut in the world. Oh, okay. Well,
Does there still need to be a trial?
that was weird.
If we
I guess
go
that
to
was a
Athena
glitch.
privately, maybe we could
You
work
did
out
it.
some kind of deal.
I didn't.
She
You
won't
can't
make a
skip
deal.
dialogue.
All that will afford her is a chance to kill you before the trial.
She tried that once already.
And your friend died as a result. No.
Think we'll get this done
No,
before
it's
you
a clever
leave?
thought, but...
That
Athena
I don't
needs to
know
be
because
challenged in
depending on the choices, I think, because it could technically
When you
take
go to
40
the
minutes or
trial,
it could
I'll
take
back
20
your
minutes.
play,
It just depends.
up to and including overthrowing
We'll either
Athena.
finish it tonight in the next 20 minutes, or we'll finish it next
what
week
about-
within
just so
the
you
first half
understand,
hour.
Our chances aren't good.
And then we can just go to WWE
I
next
suggest you
Sunday
do
at that
whatever
point.
necessary to prepare.
We're at the tail end of it now.
Great.
There's like 3 different endings, I think. So
Did you find your church? Did you like the church?
yeah, it was decent for what it was. It was actually 80% English.
Nice.
Their announcements were like.
Which one do you
I don't know
recommend?
their announcement. I think Pan is the best choice. Because you gotta love Pan. Any chance you get to talk to Pan, you just gotta.
Peter Pan.
Like, my love.
Pan? Are you here?
Oh, okay.
No, I, wanted to apologize.
Apologize? To me? Well...
For thinking you might be behind Calliope's murder. Turns out that's not the case.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you? Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I've any advice to offer.
Alright, tell him everything.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course.
At least we didn't have to hear a synopsis.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
Oh, so just let the idols die off. You'd be okay with that?
Did the prophecy say precisely that? Prophecies can be such tricksy little bastards. Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
I think you have to go through all of these anyway.
Hold on. Hold on.
How about you? Are you okay?
Oh, I am many miles from okay, Grace.
Yeah, Persephone.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me.
It was so good to see her in Hades.
I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
You could apologize, you know. We could start over, from square one.
You give my throne to that toad, Orpheus, and I'm apologizing to you?
I could go first, if you like. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. Believe it or not. Is that better?
It's a start.
Something new.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
It's not like anything's changed for her yet.
I guess eventually I will.
Eventually I will.
Oh.
That was random. That was a random
Eventually I will.
That happened to you?
Yeah.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I care about him too.
I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
Okay.
You're angry. You have every right to be.
Of all the people who've lied to me lately, I least expected it from you.
I wanted to tell you so many times. Especially after I got to know you better. When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
Well, couldn't it be? You said yourself, prophecies don't always work the way you think they will.
Yeah, that's true. I did say that. I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
I honestly don't know.
I suppose I'll see you at the trial, Grace. As always, if you need me, I'll stand by you.
Oh, it's time for the trial, dude. This is the last section, but the section can last short or long depending on how it goes.
All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
Like a boat lost at sea, no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean divide. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart, we remain. You do not sail in vain. In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
Okay, what do you kind of pick?
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no. Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am.
Aphrodite's in a wheelchair.
The idols are dying.
Yeah, no kidding, they're dying. Look, one's crippled already.
It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures
Inclusion doesn't always
has
work.
arrived.
Imagine Spider-Man has like no legs for inclusion. He's like crippled.
And you'll be the one deciding which of those extreme measures is implemented, right? You and no one else.
When has there ever been anyone else?
Each of you is here
Okay.
because I brought you here. I protected you. I carved out this space in a strange land so we could survive.
Womp womp.
I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive. Will do anything? Tell them. Let them know what that anything includes. Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
This is your chance to end it, Athena. Your last chance. I know you want to save the idols, but there has to be some part of you that understands you've gone too far.
Nothing is too far!
No? Not even murdering Calliope? She didn't deserve your protection? I don't? Tell them.
Yes, it's me.
I told you.
It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry hooray once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do.
Oh, sorry.
It's not just you. Time to put you in check. There are other idols too. You irritating speck.
You irritating speck.
It's time these people time to bring
Irritating speck.
This I know. Once the muse is dead, questions creep, they'll burrow in my head. What did I do?
What didn't I do?
What didn't I do? All this time, you've shown us what to sing. Wisdom, that's what you bring. Is that still true?
this coming from you.
Okay, go, go.
You're a lost little boy. You've lost all perspective.
Which one?
You're ready to throw this away.
You're supposed to pick one during the flow so it continues.
You call that wise?
Sorry.
Drop the flow.
None of you see.
Whoa.
So it's down to me.
Big words, little mama.
I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue.
There we go.
Time to follow through. I won't have you dying for me. It's not how this should work. I need you to see you're lost in a moment, lost in a song, but the thinking's all wrong. This whole sacrifice deal, you can live without needing to kill.
So romantic, me
so romantic. About to be killed. Well, I think God is sex next to you.
She'd stand with Grace too.
Kind of sussy, Jeff.
Grace showed her mercy when she didn't have to show mercy.
Really? Pan, you?
The way I see it, if you have to take Grace, then you definitely have to take me.
I like Pan. He's the best character.
I like Pan too.
Get the wheelchair out of here, man. You did that, Jeff. You crippled her. You crippled her.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? You set off hoping you could get to somewhere right. But it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what those right things
Punch her. She deserves it.
I leave it up to you.
Punch her. She deserves it. That was funny.
I forgive you, Athena.
Look into me. I know what I see. Yes, a monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to me. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too. She does. She hears me.
Watch out.
So that's it. You're taking Athena's position, and
What
everything
happened? It
goes
passed
on
all that
like
stuff?
before.
What happened?
No, they just walked in. No. They sat down. That's how it goes.
We've decided to disband the course. No more laws, no more hiding from mortals.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are?
We'll give it some time to let those who are afraid go into hiding, but it needs to happen.
The questions don't really add anything to the story.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
I was hoping you might. A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
The idols would be stars before you know it.
Could you all give Grace and I a moment? Well, you did it. You survived.
We did it. I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
And I you. You stood your ground with Athena and won.
Wasn't like I had much choice, right? Are you kidding right now?
Oh, you knew I was gonna pick it?
Of course you're
Yeah,
forgiven.
you're not gonna hit heartbroken.
100 times over.
What do you say, Grace? Ready to face the music? What?
Always.
What is it?
I don't. Why would that audio glitch? What was that audio glitch?
It just went what? Why does it keep passing?
We were waiting for you.
Anytime you
How
do
does it
this,
feel to
dude.
be the idol
Anytime you do this,
spokesperson?
you're doing
doing
something.
Every news
It happens.
broadcast.
Well, then why didn't SharePlay do it?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly
Exactly.
It's not passing. This is how it goes.
She
This
records
is clearly how.
every interview.
It's too jumpy now.
She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
I'm just gonna be honest. They all are very depressing. They literally just talk about Eros' sex stories. Athena runs away, and Apollo is just the leader. So some other time, you're not going to get anything from that. Honestly.
Maybe some other time. I just got back, after all.
Fair enough. I know a get out of my house when I hear it. Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld.
Persephone, could we just meet you there?
Fine.
Something on your mind, Apollo?
Oh.
You, Grace. It's always you.
Take my hand for a minute.
He's floating.
Let's stop and breathe for a moment. There's so much to like. Now I've opened my eyes, finally stepped into the light. Wouldn't you know it was here the whole time? The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. I now know it's true, the answer is you. And I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
How will you feel years from now? Everything's changing so fast.
We have eternity to work it out. With you, I think it will last. The courage we need to be joyful, something you've helped me find. No matter where we go, we'll take it slow, and I'll hold your hand all the while. The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. No matter what we do, the answer is you. And I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
Ooh. And that is the end of the game. Oh, that is it.
Oh man, it was really good. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, just in time. 'Cause now I'm gonna get off.
It literally ended in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5
Yeah, that was perfect.
minutes. Let me see.
Yeah, that's a great little story.
What's Nike doing? I don't know. He said, "Oh, I'm playing with my friends. I'll get on later." So I'm saying.
I'm touching them. It says he's playing Fortnite 2 minutes ago, so he's on Fortnite right now with his friends probably. Well, I'm going ahead to get off. Tomorrow, some Jonas Brothers. Oh, dude.
Jonas Brothers, dude. Oh, yes, dude.
Love the Jonas Brothers.
Jonas Brothers.
Great show.
Jonas Brothers. See you later.
Very
man.
unappreciated show. Yep.
Hey,
God bless. Talk to you later.
Late. I'm gonna just do some X-Defiant. A little bit of X-Defiant while I'm waiting on Nike poop. I don't know what he's doing. Alright guys, I'm going to end this stream and we're going to start up another one, so we'll see you in a minute. Gamer Jeffro is out. Till next time. See ya.